Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Ian and his friends play Blueprints. This is, I think, our 6th episode, and we are on about our. Oh, I can check that, right? We're on our 13th day. Still making like crazy good progress. In fact, I think we're reaching the point where our progress is mostly going to be gated now by what rooms we find on a given day. So it might be slowing down here a little bit in the future. Um, but I'm going to open the stream as I usually do with a quick review of our long-term goals. Again, we have 4 sets of 8 things we're trying to collect. The first of those sets is we are going to try to locate and open 8 safes or small gates. As of last episode, we have found and opened 7 of those, so really good progress there. We're also looking for some red letters. We think there's 8 of those. There might only be 7. We have found 6. We're also looking for sanctum keys. We've only got 2 so far, so that's a big incomplete for us. And of course, completing the realm sigil puzzles. We've only done 1 of those. I think we have everything we need to do at least 2. We might actually be even a little bit further along on some of the others. But we're going to need to put some pieces together. So I'm going to jump in and we're going to see what rooms we can find in the next couple days. And hopefully that will get us further along in our progress. Some of the important rooms we're trying to get to the library. We do have some tools we should make. There is a room we've never recruited in the exterior. Last session, I showed the gallery puzzles to my audience here, the and friends part of this stream, and they have been working on solving the gallery puzzle in the meantime. So if we encounter that room, we'll see how they did. Start our day with a compass and a magnifying lens and a couple of keys. I won't complain about that. And 25 money. Something you guys can remind me of is we can complete one of the sigil puzzles right now immediately, so we should do that before the end of today.
Yes. Try to remember that.
All right. Well, dang, I should take the shrine just to fill things in. We haven't had it before. Both the trading post and the tool shed are good. Tool shed because it really gives us a leg up on the day, and trading post because we want to blow up that dynamite. But we're going to do shrine for now. So what is the shrine? The shrine has nothing interactable in it, pretty much. Save for the big thing on the pedestal. And we can make a donation. And depending on how much money we donate to the shrine, we get a beneficial effect that lasts for a few days. It says that right on the screen. So I'm paraphrasing basically what it's saying here. I feel like most of these effects are kind of stupid or get in the way a little bit. So I'm going to do this just to show it off. I think this will give us the blessing of the dancer or something like that, or ballerina maybe. Yeah, the blessing of the dancer. So now we can pay gems to spin floor plans for 3 days. I think there's 8 or 10 of those things you can get, and I haven't found one that's good. And the more money you spend, the longer they last. But there are a lot of like, put a bunch of extra stuff in your drafting pool, and it's like, well, I'm trying to get a particular room, so that makes it actually harder. I will almost never take that room, but now we know what it is. I will also review, just the first time we start up a new episode, how many rooms we need to find. So we are down to 20 rooms to complete our Explorer's Trophy. And then we'll have seen everything once. Man, I so want to just place the mailroom just to keep that loop going. Yes, I'll place the hallway. Ooh, commissary. Nook, commissary.
Commissary.
Got a sledgehammer and a metal detector. I guess I'll take the salt shaker. Probably not going to help a lot.
Not gonna need. Won't need coins for anything else for a while.
I'm going to throw the chapel here? Yeah. We solved the drawing room. That's almost a useless room apart from the fact that it...
Free gems.
I guess that's true. It will always have a gem in it. I'm going to put the nursery. I guess I could do dark room. Do dark room.
Why?
Why do the dark room? More exits.
Yeah.
Bad
Fewer
plan.
navigation, but at this point we don't really need navigation.
I guess that's true. All right. Well, you gotta speak up sooner because I'll make
Resources.
bad decisions today. Car keys.
Well, I mean, navigation's not bad if we're looking for specific rooms, right?
That's true. Like
the more rooms we can lay
get,
down, the higher chance we have of getting one.
Oh, it's the library. Okay. Don't have any rerolls. Gym gives us more navigation. I might do gym. It's early to lose half our steps, though. Yeah, let's YOLO it.
Haven't had a problem with steps for quite a while.
Oh, I didn't. Did I lose? Oh, this is not half your steps. This is 2 steps.
Not the weight room.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. I'll do security room here. Yes. Beeped. Beeped.
Dropped a pin in the corner. Alright. Try log into the network here and see if the other computer we activated
Okay, I could do
is
that.
still online. Wait, which other room was it that we activated a computer?
Today? I don't think we did any.
Number 2, remote terminal. No, not today.
Yeah, everything's
thing where we
offline.
had the online mode.
It must be they have to be in your
What is that thing?
manor, which is not that useful then. That's weird. Or else we didn't. Ooh, I can't afford the walk-in closet. I guess I take the storeroom. Unless we screwed up setting the thing in the Breckbridge, which is possible. I have made some mistakes already. Ooh, we got the
If you ever
lever.
get back there.
Well, it's free to go there, so I can kind of do it at any time. I guess lab is probably good here because it's early. No objections.
Yeah.
Get some experimenting. One of the things we like to do is get a lot of mail. We haven't even. I don't think we've seen once the mail reward. So hopefully we'll roll that.
Even once.
Not good.
3 aquariums? That's silly. Dice.
So keys or dice are
Clearly
pretty
dice.
good. Whenever you draft an archive, when you draft a hallway from it, let's just take 2 dice. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Yay, 2 dice.
What an experiment.
It worked. Can't do passageway.
Now
Can't
we
do
can
the
move.
observatory. Should I do the weight room? I guess.
I don't think you should.
Okay, well let's do the observatory.
We have. Good.
Hey, bunch of gems. Nice. Maybe we can get the attic or the trophy
nice.
room. We haven't done the trophy room yet.
I think we're still short for that.
Boy, it keeps giving me the library. I don't have any money though, so I guess I'll do courtyard. But if we get some money back, we definitely want to try to. Ooh, we got the shovel. Get that library.
Bulls.
Shovel will help us get money. And a brick. Shoe. Maybe it won't help us get money. Nook is tempting. I'm really interested to play around with Lost Time. We got some good items though, so maybe that's not a good thing to do now. No, we'll do Nook.
Kind of say YOLO it.
No, I did Nook.
Yeah.
Got a trunk.
Bonk.
4 dice. Nice.
4 dice.
Now we could do the closet or the pantry. This closet is kind of in the way, but we do have a lot of other ways to go. I did say we want money, though, so maybe I
Kind
do
of think
pantry.
it's time to go back and start exploring.
Well, then I'll place the pantry and grab the money and go back. I got to play something. I can't
Sure.
choose not to.
Yeah.
All right. You want to
Salty
go back to
bananas.
the entrance hall?
Drop off some dead ends or other not good rooms.
I think I want to do den.
Parlor?
I do the parlor?
What?
I got a lot
Don't
of
waste
gems.
the den. Yeah. We want to save the den for
Oops. I missed.
better navigation.
All right. Logic puzzle. Here we go. The other two statements have identical wording. Okay, that's true. Oh, God. This box and the blue box
No,
are both...
they don't have a, well, I guess wording versus words. Because
Box and the blue box are
one
both
says
empty?
blue, the other says white.
Oh, you're right. So this is false. So one of these is false and one is true. This box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. They could both be true. This is false. Well, we're acting quickly. I'd open the black box.
Pick which one is which. Yeah.
Black box?
I would say black box.
It worked. I'm not confident that that was
No more questions.
conclusive. Yeah. We'll go through the chapel.
Is there something up on the counter on the right?
Didn't see it, but I'll peek after we do this placement here. I guess I could do closet and then roll in the dark room.
Seems like a gamble to cut off a lot because we've only got one other
I'll throw the bedroom here.
navigation.
You're right. Money was here. I think that's new, too. I wonder why that happened. Because I went through here with the... I definitely went through here with the... What's it called? Metal detector. Garage, dining room, den. These are all good. I think... Can we do den here? Is that okay?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we get a...
We get to take advantage of its options.
I'm going to move in. Oh, we haven't done the chess puzzle, so it is probably useful to try to get your ladyship's quarters again. The library is facing the wrong way. Toss the laundry room for the dead end, maybe? So boiler room could only power the room to the left. I think laundry room. Go in and see if there's a key or something. Oh, the key didn't respawn. That's interesting. So those were one-time use. I thought we would get more of those keys, so maybe we are done with that puzzle.
Yeah, I guess it would seem that way.
Like any of these. I guess I put kitchen. I could re-roll. Can I spend a re-roll?
Yeah, we've got plenty of rerolls.
Hey, trophy room! And we can afford it. I should definitely do that.
Still haven't seen the maid's chamber either, but
That's
trophy
funny. We
room
should
seems like a
definitely
bigger
pick that
draw.
one at some point. So the trophy room has nothing interactable in it. It has 8 gems in it, which is really well. You get to spend the boat, and you can look at the trophies you've collected. Oh, and it's got another copy of this thing. All right, dead end.
That's
So
it.
hallway. It's mostly for the gems. And like I said, at some point, if we get there, that's a terrible roll. I think I'm going to put the closet. Yeah.
Closet and then West Hall up the left side. Should work.
Purse. Die. Another gem.
So many dice.
There is a way to... I got to do West Wing Hall. Remove the gem cost of certain rooms. So the trophy room is a great one to do it too. Now here's our maid's chamber. I guess we can do that now. Finally.
Yeah, we've got most of the good items anyway.
So, what's in the maid's chamber? Sometimes there's an item in the closet. I think there's a note. Staff notice. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have been interested in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In the following instruction left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mrs. Babbage. And that might be it. Here's a name of one of the...
It's got to be a look.
Angels. I've been kind of collecting their names. I don't know if that's ever going to be
Mila.
relevant. Yeah,
Writing that down.
One with broom is Mila. Look at the painting. And I think this is just a picture of all of the staff all at once. I don't think there's anything in here that's meaningful.
Probably name them. Time.
Yeah, probably. I feel like I ought to know
Going
some of
from
them
their,
already.
You got the driver, the head maid.
Or should I keep looking at it?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I have screenshotted.
And that's it, I think. Quickly poke around everything again.
Lightable candle.
No, it's not. I do believe I've tried to light it. The lightable candles are all marked with that red diamond. Now we get the drawing room. That's a good one here.
Yeah. Excellent drawing room.
Take our free gem. Oh, we haven't been back in room 46. That's a useful one, too. Maybe we should work on that today. I think I'm going to do dining room here.
Yep.
Kitchen, corridor, guest bedroom. Kitchen.
Take a look at what our meal is to see if it affects our drawing plans.
I'm gonna throw the library here. I'm gonna try to get the bookstore by re-rolling our dice from it. Beef stew. Boiler room. But we did pick out another book. The book is The History of Orinda. It's been taken out by Herbert Sinclair, Mary Jones, Detective Bon Margle twice, and me. It's second edition, but this book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Area Central Board of Education. It has been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. This is the 1979 version. So there's going to be a lot of blacked out stuff. I'm not going to even read it. I will just kind of slowly go through it here. We can get an unedited copy of this book later, which we will need to know some things from.
Arch Aries Northern Storms. That looks like good information.
The land of the northern storms, Arch Aries. Interesting. That is a good point.
Araja is another region. I think we've seen that before.
Yep. These are the three realms. So this must be Arch Aries and this must be Araja. But there's a note in here. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you're not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning, with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Arindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection. But perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that's the case, then I say, well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Bon Margle of the Red Guard. Well, that's that. Okay. Let us see if we can get us a bookstore. Out of keys, that might be a problem. We got a bookstore. Oh, but we got the gallery. Oh, that's so annoying, but we need the I don't know if we have enough money to buy any books, but I'm going to try. So we can buy, we're short on the really useful ones. So I'm not going to buy anything because it's really important that we buy Realm and Rune. A new clue is pretty useful. History of Arindia, maybe that's the order of the most useful to least useful. So let's see if we can find another 5 gold. I bet we can today.
Should be easy. That clipping on the wall, is that readable?
Probably, yes. A new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from the local author, Marion Marigold, is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories that surrounded the book's recent announcement, stating, the writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a nonprofit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margle, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very well likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. I don't think there's anything here, but I will just take a quick peek. Yep. That's information about A New Clue. Boy, A New Clue is awful. There's so much hidden crap in it. We'll get our hands on it someday. Oh, these are terrible rooms here. Well, we can get the money.
Reroll. Reroll.
All right.
Let's get some, at least a little horizontal.
Well, I'm going to have to reroll again here.
Okay, that's pretty bad still. Yep.
Cloister.
Cloister.
Here's ready.
Never do that again.
Yeah, so I definitely want to try to see if we can make some headway to the right here. Nope. We might be. Oh, and there's
The
a
answer
key
is
card.
no.
Oh no. Hope we're not done for. That would
Okay,
be sad.
that's not the key card. That's the, or is it
Key card.
the? Okay, yeah, never mind. I was looking at the antechamber door.
So both of these are locked. We're in
I
trouble.
think it was gems for sale back at the commissary.
I'm gonna eat the food. Did you eat the food? Yeah, I'll eat the food.
Eat the food.
Come on, no keys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that it? That is it.
Yeah.
Dang it. All right.
Unfortunate. Go buy some books.
I don't have any money. I have 16 gold. I don't have enough to buy anything.
Yeah, you can get the
I'm
two
gonna get the cheap ones.
Get 'em out of the way.
Well, let's see. I don't think there's any money in the sigil rooms. There is allowance tokens. Yeah, I guess I'll get the cheap books. That's so annoying. I worked hard for that bookshop. Should have let me take the vault. Would have solved our problems.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll buy the drafting strategies. And now we'll go do a sigil puzzle. We can swing by Blackbridge as well.
See if the computer on the network thing is. I mean, if it still doesn't work after we're sure we've said it right, I might just look that up because that seems like a mechanics thing. I mean, we've unlocked that functionality. I demand that we get our functionality out of it.
Demand satisfaction. Oh, who remembers an admin key?
Bomb K. Katie Thomas.
Thank you. Network settings. Terminal timeout settings are set to 1 month. How long computer stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server? Timeout setting controls how long a computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server. Default setting is immediate, requiring a new connection each time the user attempts to log into the network. Maybe that just means you don't have to sign in?
I don't know. Connected to the server, is it that you can only access it from here?
Oh, maybe. That might make sense.
Get online from here?
Yes, I think. I think I can, maybe. What do I want to do? Data files, admin logs. I don't know. I don't know what it means.
Check connection.
Inbound outbound connection outside local network temporarily disabled.
Oh, do we need a different login that can enable that?
I mean, we do have.
We've got.
Wrong button. Whoops, wrong button again. Gosh dang it.
More R
I mean, it's the same. It's the same level of access, but we could try it.
Same admin level, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looks the same.
Not sure. Yoink. Trade the microchip at the trading post. I don't think I've tried to do that.
Yep, something still to do.
But let us go solve a sigil puzzle. Got 3 new rooms today, so that's not awful. I mean, our progress is going to become less and less frequent, I think.
We've had bad days.
Which is an argument for kind of moving quickly, I think.
Well, it's more that, we didn't fail very much, so we didn't get any of the progress on the stuff that's grindier.
Right. That's part of it, for sure. I'm so disappointed I didn't get those books.
I guess we'll need to increase our allowance some more.
Okay, so last time we were here, we had concluded that we didn't have this puzzle, but we actually did. So let me pull that up in our notes here. And the way we solved this is we just had a picture of it in the copy of Realm and Runes. So this looks like... shucks. So we want those thingies. I think that's not right. That's right. All right. That's right. Is that it? It might be. I think that's Fen Ares. Nice. Okay, so our postcard says, I'm actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. So this is the last place he went. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency, but I'm tempted to save the postmaster trip as it will just wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I am pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk, safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of my many friends I made and lessons learned along the way, and as I look back, one truth shines brighter than all the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. Herbert. And we already have the stamp here. P.S. Remind Anne to replace the books I lost. But on the other side, as always, there is a puzzle box. The Morajai box, Fen Ares edition. Black tiles turn red. Blah, 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 blah. I'll figure it out. And we want to make everything black. Or everything red. So black tiles turn red. Red, black moves left to right. Green swaps the corners. I don't remember what orange does. Uh-oh. Nah. What is it doing? Can you describe it? If I press red, the black one turns red, but the white one turns black. Right?
It might have said on the sheet.
It might have. I could look at it if that's your preference.
If you can figure it out first, then that will work fine.
When red tiles are black, all black tiles will turn red, while all white tiles will turn black. We need to make more tiles white, or the corners white. All black tiles will turn red, while all red tiles will turn black. That's not true. Right? Because if I press this, only this white tile. Is this not white?
Right.
Nope, like that's gray.
Apparently there's a difference.
Ah, shoot. Oh, that's not good. Well, what the heck are these, then? Uh-oh. All right. Gray is infectious, I suppose. What did gray do?
Nothing. Nope. Swap with the green.
I'm having a brain fart here.
Yeah, I'm not at mental speed enough to pick up everything going on here.
I want to do like that. Let me start over. I think the gray was coloring. Oh, interesting. So if I do this and then click the orange, it turns gray. So the gray might change colors if there are two between it. So that sort of confirms that theory.
Seems correct.
But gray is not what we want. We want more white. White is swapping with adjacent gray? Is that what I'm seeing? Ah.
Reds. Yeah, and then there you go. Just one more. Which I don't think you can do just one, or maybe it will work.
Oh. Okay, one more white. I need that gray adjacent to a different gray.
Can you? You got that. Left-handed white should. Or,
Ah. That's the right number. How can I get them in the right spot?
yes, that one, and then
I gotta move this one first. I don't know how to get this one down.
I don't know either, so let's start rotating.
I need to get this somewhere else.
Clicking the white should lower right. White should flip that to a.
But that doesn't super help me.
That one. No. It lets the green rotate to a different side.
What did red do? Oh, red turns the colors. We don't want to do that yet.
Yep. Although, wait, it changes white to red and then does one other thing. What's the other thing it does?
It changes white to red. No, it changes black to red and white to black. So if I did that, I'd be left with just one gray, which is not correct.
Right.
But having more black actually might be a good way to go. Let me just confirm. So if I... How do I do this? Let me make 2 gray, and then I'll hit the red and see what happens. Or 2 white, rather. Wait, how did I get more than 2 white? How did I get rid of the orange? I'm not sure how I did that. I don't remember.
Click white now and it'll surround an orange with gray.
Oh, that's right. We're surrounded with white.
Right.
It has to be surrounded with gray.
Splashes onto nearby grays. Yeah, orange between 2 grays will do it.
Okay. So now we have whites and grays and greens, which is what we kind of want. If I do this, I get 2, and this is just the experiment. No, I don't. Why don't I? I do this. I need to. There, that's 2. So I'm going to press this just to make sure I understand what's going on. So I press this, the black should become red, and these 2 should become black. Okay. So what I really want is black in the right locations. Can I make white anymore? I may have ruined my chance to make white. That is true. And I can't do anything with the black on this row.
You can click again to turn to get more reds.
But then we're done.
I guess the reds don't move. Yeah.
All right, we'll start over, but we're getting there. Okay. So first things first, we want to get some grays. We want to get everything gray. Oh, shoot. So those will make blacks. And then I'll have a black on every row, but I need an additional white on the top row. Or red. That's what I need to figure out.
Splash that white twice. Yeah, and that gets you more whites. And then
I think that'll do it. I think if I hit the red twice, it'll just happen, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Well, that took a while. Yay, allowance. All right.
Sweet cash.
We're going to call it here and run another day. What's up, Dan?
How close to 40 are we? How close to 40 allowance are we now?
Not very. I think that'll put us at 27.
Did we have the break room? We did not have the break room. Okay.
No, you're right. We didn't. And that would have been a better thing to do. Though, thank you for checking. And I clicked the button before I understood what you meant. So, 4 new rooms today. So we're at 94. That's pretty good. Respectable shopping center of prayers. Sounds like a Diablo item.
Yeah.
Day 14. No mail room.
Only 27.
So can you go over which rooms we're looking for the most now?
The workshop will let us build tools to solve some puzzles. We want to buy the books at the bookstore. There's a handful of rooms we've never been to. Now, what's the choice here? Maybe Tomb, in case we roll some of the things we want to buy just to get the money. Sound like a good plan? Yeah, I'm going to do Tomb. What else are we looking for, really? I mean, we're just trying to put some stuff together. We do want to get back into room 46. There's a couple of rare rooms like we saw but didn't place the gallery. Corridor? Or should I just throw the closet in there? We'll start with corridor. Hey, the conservatory. Let's see if we can make some of the stuff we need a little more easy to get. Nope. This is a bad roll.
Infinite passageways, though.
They're already commonplace.
No, it's already coming. Yep.
I think all of these are commonplace. And I think I want all of them commonplace.
Bump nursery, yeah.
But nursery a little less? I wouldn't go a lot less. Nursery is kind of useful.
The one we... Yeah. Some useful, but clearing up more of our draft pool.
I think I'm going to do breakfast nook here. Get this day going. Always start your day with a hearty breakfast. Oh, courtyard, so good everywhere.
Yep. We love you, courtyard.
No items. I rescind my love for you.
You're on probation, courtyard.
Should I just throw bunk room and get it out of the way? I mean, I don't have anything that benefits from bedrooms. Everything else costs gems.
Yep.
I think I'm going to do bunk room. That's silly. There's probably a banana in here. There's some money. Like a banana.
Gold is like bananas.
It is. Same color. Gold. I called this out before, but now that we have a little bit more context, not enough though, I wish there was more. I want to mention that the label on this tape says Turtles of Vera. Remember that. That's an important one. I wish I could make out this tape. I just can't. I'm sure that's worse on the stream. But...
Yep.
Do I go north courtyard or do I go back to entrance hall? I think I go back to entrance hall.
I think so. Dropping dead ends in the starter rows is a high priority task anymore. We've got the steps for it.
Well, It's this or the dining room for the progress.
No, not the dining room. We want that later. So
but going down to one exit might be our shortest day ever, Shane.
Really? Yeah. 3 dead ends.
All right. Well, kitchen keeps us going. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to make choices based on exits only for a while.
Yeah. Take a look at the food in case it comes up.
Well, den is go. It's the wrong position. Oh, I can rotate. Oh, it's so costly. I might do it though, because I can take this one gem and then I can replace it with the den. Oh, it didn't. Oh, it is the right way. Okay, good. That's exactly what I wanted. The food is wild quail. Trophy room.
Trophy room.
That does not seem like it's going to happen today. But we'll see.
Who knows? We could come across all the gems.
Oh my gosh. Why are you doing this? Can I have the dining room here?
Yes.
Actually, bedroom seems like a better choice because it gets
going I want to get down. We get more rooms if we get down here. You're not. You said yourself we don't have to worry about steps too much.
But all right, fine. But I will absolutely hold this against you if it goes wrong.
No, hold it against me.
I accept those terms.
I'm the one saying we should put the dining room down.
Look at all the steps we have. That'll never be a problem, ever. And we'll take the boudoir here. Get our dice.
Ooh.
Get our gem.
Boudoir is great.
I think morning room's pretty good. Get back in the gems.
Yeah.
We have all these dig spots. Who's got a shovel for us? Office for money.
Closet has a shovel.
I don't think the closet can have a shovel. You want to do closet? I can do closet or storeroom.
I think the storeroom is probably a better choice. A more foundational boost.
I think we have... Let's see, how many dead ends did we recruit? 1, 2, 3 so far. So there's 20 gold in the crypt. So if we do find something that requires a lot of money, we'll have it.
If it's going to be a dead end, the vault seems like
it's costly, dead end but yeah. We're really in the money, so now we just got to find a bookstore or
a couple things
souvenir shop
money on.
Or there's nothing else we could do in here for now. The luxury, whatever, the thing that has... Oh, I cut us down to 110. Jeez. Jeez.
Fine, it's a good one.
Hey, hallway. There we go.
And we get the hallway.
This is going dumb. All right. I guess chapel.
Maybe have some dice.
I could. I only have 2. I'll do 1 here.
I mean,
it didn't get better.
Secret passage to a hallway.
Yeah, we can try to
get us the east hall.
Well, it might also get us. I will take it if we can. Oh, interesting. Well, I'll take the regular hallway.
East room. But no, the east wing is the one that can only appear here. We'll save the regular hallway for another usage.
I think we already have the regular hallway. We do. Oh, free key, extra key. It rolled extra because we forced it here.
Okay, fine.
It's a greenhouse. That'll get us some gems, probably. We might get the shovel. It is a dead end. Oh, we can do the observatory.
Kind of think chapel for navigation.
Or chapel? Yeah, that's probably right. This is really hurting for navigation. Good call. Oh, we had that chapel yesterday. Chapel's we could have broken the thing. I mean, I don't know what it does, but I assume it gets you bunches of money. Yeah.
That's right.
Load up on gems? Probably.
Yeah, certainly don't need the cash or the few steps that the banana would have.
All right, here we go. The white box does not have a statement. That's true.
That's true.
This has no statement. The gems are in a box with a statement. Well, crap.
So is a null statement.
This is true.
True or false?
If this is true, then the gems are in it. And if this is false, the gems are in this, and I don't know what the truth value of that is.
And I think the white box is it just because it's narrowed down by
it's neither true nor false, right? So we have one true and one false. That might be the logic. So white box?
Yeah. That's true. We have to have at least one true and at least one false. And those are satisfied with this. Fun.
Boiler room might actually be good here. And it's better than the dead ends.
Yeah.
We have so much money today if we want it.
Yep. Now will be the day that we don't get any shops.
Okay, where are we going next? Right.
Yep.
Machinarium is a new room. Mechanarium. It is bad to recruit it now. It would only have one open door.
Room. Yeah, that's the entrance, so it would be a dead end. Break room keeps us going with options.
Yeah, it's cheaper than the passageway, but the passageway would be powered. I think we've done almost everything we'd need power for anyway, though, so... Let's go in here and see if we can get some fancy keys. Oh, interesting. They added a bulletin board.
This is... Yeah.
It's got new information on it. Oh, and there's a... I did not expect it.
Scratched into that whole...
In the what?
Afterward.
So
the
there's
cigarette machine.
Staff notice again.
Data.
H.S. Sinclair and Ann Babbage are the only two in this state with network admin access, which is red, which is false. The staff contracts are no longer kept on the highest rank. That's blue, which is true? That's it. This is fascinating to me. I didn't think upgrading a room could... look at that. Hanging out here once again really reminds me of the good old days at The Mice Will Play. I'm betting The Mice Will Play is an anagram. What is the name of that tea room place? Is it an anagram for that?
100 bells.
It's not.
There's no.
Oh, what? 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 1 point per consecutive dartboard solid during break. Each week's points we reset. The weekly gets an extended lunch. That's wild to me that there's so much different about this room. That has not been the case for any of the other rooms. Huh. All right. Well, let's do some math.
Usually it's like +1 gem, not +20 info dumps.
Okay, 18 plus 12 is 30, minus 10 is 20, minus 3 is 17, minus 8 is 9. 14 and 8 is 22, minus 20 is 2, times 10 is 20. 11 and 10 is 21, minus 20 is 1, times 15 is 15, divided by 5 is 3. Silver key.
One more look at the front of the cigarette machine. Looking at the colors, maybe there's apparently one with bars and one with a triangle scratched into it. Is like the orange a triangle sigil, or maybe these are just junk? Who knows?
I don't know. They don't look significant to me. I mean, I have looked at so there is a cigarette machine in the commissary. I think it has the same pattern on the front, but it would be good to compare that.
All right. Well, screenshotted. Move along.
All right, where are we? We're going to go over to this. Remind me to end the day in this room. I think we're going to take that security room here. Oh no, we got the keycard door already.
Alright, one more time, check the network. Anything?
Oops. Wrong button.
And then just select one of them.
Oh.
Yes, this is what it is.
Did I just assume they were off and they weren't?
Yeah, we saw they were offline and backed out. Now we can.
Oh, okay. So you can do everything. You can do everything from everywhere. Nice.
1 per day. So
well, now we have access to the office.
One, and it's. Yeah, so it seems like another starting day routine should be going into the
Blackbridge and picking something?
Or anything. Yeah, going into Blackbridge and turn on. I think the experiment seems like the best.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably right. Okay. I don't want to head all the way back to the hallway. I guess we'll go north from the boiler room. Should I use silver key? Yeah, we're not going to use it for anything else. Oh, the Great Hall. Boy, that's bad now. But good in general.
Yep. Mirrors requires navigation to everywhere else to maximize it, so when was that ever a good idea?
I hate it. Did we do the Chamber of Mirrors? I hate doing it.
We didn't solve it. We opened it, and I think got 2 doors.
Ah, okay, good. I don't feel compelled to recruit it. I want to take the Great Hall. It's a mistake. Is it?
But, yeah, don't do that. It's just
but we might get back in the antechamber. We're actually really close. All we need is a bunch of keys.
Yeah, all we need is 500 keys, which we don't have.
Cloister?
We do have the security and the hallway, so I guess we could do Great Hall and just not enter it and see what we can get from the other directions first.
Well, we can't go north from security without a key card. We can go west from hallway.
Oh.
We also can go north from Great Hall.
Using up the last of our keys, which I guess is
we have
gonna
2
happen
keys.
anyway.
But yes. Did we get the...
Alright, fine.
We can do the Great Hall?
I will allow it.
I am going to go back because it's more likely that doors will be locked the further north we go, so we'll go do hallway next. Ding. Maybe we can get across and get into the garage.
Hope we get a shop.
Shop would be cool. Drafting studio is definitely what we want here.
Yep.
We're gonna get... Actually, we have the... This will give us the plan to the Great Hall, right? We worked that out last time. Ooh.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that's right.
Kennel or classroom? I think I'm going to take the classroom because that'll let us actually, if we draw the classroom, go for the long classroom day.
Okay. Opens up another path in the to-do list.
And the layout for Friday, November 20th, that's today, is that right? Day 14, 13?
We saw it in the vault earlier that today is the 20th.
Okay, yeah, it is today. I thought it was days in advance, so here you go. Oh gosh, which way is the way in?
Like the center doors are the correct answer on both cases, whichever way we're facing.
Oh, that's true. To proceed. It's not necessarily what we want. Which one's the lever? The corners, the far right corners in both cases.
A left turn as soon as you enter.
Oh, there's the garage, but I think we do West Wing Hall here.
Yep.
Do we have the office? Not yet. Should I roll for her ladyship's quarters?
Reroll. Do it.
I got it. So if we get the office, we can finally do that chess puzzle.
Assuming we've coincidentally collected all the other pieces, which does seem likely.
I think we already have everything else we need. But we can't do anything in here until later. Ooh, the workshop. That's pretty good, but we have no tools. I'm still going to take it in case we get tools.
Yep. We'll come back for it.
Something will
Maybe
be in here.
There'll be a key card sitting on the table.
It's the lever. What do we have, actually? The lever.
Worst workshop day ever.
Alright, so that's keycard door. I think I do spend the key here.
Yep.
I hope there's a way to get in. Ooh, well, this will get us through the keycard door. Is that the right thing to do?
I guess.
I can. It's right. It's in the security room, so I could turn the keycard doors up, and that might help us.
Yep.
I think that's
it for navigation. Looking at the closet and thinking about being able to craft something, but yeah, that's a secondary concern.
I think we need green rooms to get the stuff we need to craft. Let's see. I'm just gonna go back over here. Did I goof up? I did goof up.
Yeah. You can get to the...
Wait, what am I...
No, yeah. You did it wrong. Go back.
Sorry.
Spoilers. We're going to run out of steps. It's not allowed.
My buddy Shane told me we'll never run out of steps.
Security chances.
Wait, everything else is a dead end.
We got to take it.
I can rotate the observatory.
Yeah.
And we have the telescope, so we'll get double rewards. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, no. Not a good day to do that. I wonder if they're doubly...
Double it. Yeah. All rooms are dead ends.
I think our run's over pretty soon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad. All right. Oh, no. Well.
And so we can't even experiment after the Great Hall.
Study's a queen room, not a king room. I can throw the lab here for a little bit of navigation. Probably not going to get us... Oh, I can't even afford it. I think we're done. So which of these two rooms I want? Probably a study. Come on, random key. What's this? A shadow. Random key!
A key.
Never didn't have it. All right, let's see. We got to go north through the Great Hall. Well, I guess technically we could go any direction through the Great Hall.
Wouldn't it take 2 keys to get through sides?
Oh, it might. You're right. It might. So we can go north through the Great Hall. Sorry, we're down to 15 steps anyway. We didn't get any stuff today.
Setting more records for worst days.
Well, I guess it's got to be the lab.
Yep. Hope for a immediate experiment.
Our food is ready. Where is the... Oh, you're going to yell at me for having the diner so far away.
Gosh, it's so far away. I told you. Didn't I tell you?
We got a keycard door, though, so it's free.
Yep.
Run an experiment. Come on, give us some. I mean, we're not going to get very further. Set your steps to 40. Permanently add 1 gold or dirt. It's hard to pass up the gold.
Can we?
None of these are likely to happen.
Yeah. I think the only
drawing
thing
room is
draft the drawing room.
Yeah. So 40 steps or 1 gold.
Yeah. 1 permanent gold because the run is pretty much hosed.
All right, done.
Unless we get like a locker room that drops keys everywhere, and then we go back and we didn't have the trophy room, so we're not even going to get bonus steps.
Oh, it's so bad. I mean, archives, right?
Yeah, why not?
Should I go get the food now?
Is it even going to be effective?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Worth 20? It's +1. No, not really.
Yep.
Alright, antechamber. We got another key card. Door.
It's really insisting on that weight room.
Well, joke's on them. I'm taking the... Oh.
Yeah. don't even bother stepping into it.
And that's locked. That's it.
So if the keys don't come back, does that mean the shelf there, the filing cabinet, is unlocked for us already? That we can that we can just grab it.
Oh yeah, they're like in there. It's interesting.
Carry on.
Are there 2 more keys somewhere? Are there 100 more keys? I don't know. We should end the day in the break room, right? Where is the break room? Where's the break room? Was that yesterday?
On the way. Oh no, it's south of the boiler room.
Oh
right,
yeah.
1 column down 3.
Got it. Okay.
We can.
Well, they can't all be winners. They can't all be losers.
68 gold.
It's so much for so little.
Or absolutely nothing. As I cynically predicted.
You're right.
No. You chose save and quit.
Oh, oops.
Rather than call it.
Good night, everybody.
No.
Yep. Good work.
That's fine. It worked out. So that menu option means absolutely nothing, turns out. Day 15.
Good to know.
We do have a mailroom package. Lockpicks. Thank you. And the silver key and some keys. All right. No keys problem today, says the game. Let's see. How many steps does it take to get into Blackbridge? 1, I think it's going to be 3. 2, 3.
We can get to Thumb K.
I don't know why it's not sticking in my head. Oh, maybe we can't do that from here. Can't get on the network. We need to find a computer.
Okay, so yeah, the first computer we find also gets us an experiment started for free.
So 1 gets experiments, 1 gets money, 1's the time lock. What's the 4th one? Hovel, root cellar, or shelter. I think given that, we're going to go shelter.
I like shelter. And go in there and open the computer.
Oh, yeah.
As we were just discussing.
Yes, that thing. That thing from 30 seconds ago. Oh, and there's a gem in here, too. I guess I should always collect a gem. No, log into networks. One song. Remote terminal access. The office, lab, and security. We could change the security, but that's silly to do remotely, I think. Yes.
Yep.
I think lab is the clear winner. But if it's the lab, maybe office? Who knows? Alright. Mail! A letter will be delivered to the mailroom. Okay, that's what we want. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room is probably the most likely one.
Yep. That should happen at least 2 or 3 times.
Finally, we'll get some mail.
Finally, the game can catch up to our blazing progress.
Well, we're going to want to spend gems, so...
Yep.
I feel a trepidation when we get to this room because I know the logic puzzles are going to be too hard for me to solve in real time. The gems are in a box with a false statement. 2 statements are false. All 3 statements are false, so this one's false. This could be true. If this is true, then this is false, which means they're in here. If this is true, this is false, which is wrong, so they're in here. Yeah?
Yep. Sounds right.
Yay.
Jam it up.
Commissary!
Hey, it's the thing we're no longer overqualified for.
So is it the same? I think it's the same.
Okay, yeah, let me screenshot. Can you look at that a sec?
I can't see the car.
yeah,
I wonder
I'll
if there
compare
is a
that
carving
immediately.
on the side that you just can't see. Sledgehammer and shoes. I'll buy the gems too. We're gonna just go for expensive stuff, maybe.
Yep.
Expensive rooms, I mean.
Confirm that the cigarette machines are the same.
Okay, well, the observatory gets us the corner, so I think I'm gonna do that. Not Draxus, please. Key. Diamond. No, always. Key and 4-way exits. We have the lab running. Interesting. That makes the lab much less useful. Although it's good for the Machinarium. But I'm going to do storeroom.
Yes.
That's a good number of gems. Let's convert them to mail.
Gem to mail conversion rate. Go. This is being terrible about tempting you with that dining room. Thank you for your restraint.
I always want to do it. Car keys. Tunda can rotate and is worth 3 gems, so I think that's what I pay here. Hey, we got a letter. We've been in the rotunda? It's dumb. It's a 4-way exit that you have to wait for.
Yeah, it's great that this is a 4-way room. What's above? Take a look to the up. Just some gears. No signs of any clues.
I like patio, but that loses us a corner. The pantry gets us the corner. Maybe I should do pantry.
Yeah, and the patio wouldn't spend or spread anything, so it would be a waste.
Closet is probably right. Oh, I want that nook, though. Maybe I'll take the
Closet
nook.
to get rid of a dead end.
All right. All right. Hey! I'm happy with that.
That is one of the large ones. It seems like a shovel would fit in the closet.
Maybe. I shouldn't have rotated that. I wanted to go up. That was useless. Well, now I'll go left.
Fine.
Oh, we get free rotates here, though, so I'm going to flip the den.
Oh. Nice.
I want it. I got the lockpick, so I'm taking it. Alright, we got 2 exits. I'll take the right exit here. Passageway, I think, to spend, and it gives us 2 exits. Mail.
Seems fine.
I guess I'll throw the laundry room here. Just ignore it.
Sure.
Cloister.
Cloister. Gonna have so much mail to read.
We got 3. I don't know why I opened that. There's nothing in there. I mean, I don't have a shovel, so. Maybe guest bedroom?
It could be the place for the dining room. Getting to the point where the dining room is now an acceptable choice.
Can't get through there. Nook turns the wrong way. I'll throw the bedroom. 1 coin, come on now. Pool. We might get a lot of keys.
See, the keys are starting already.
I wish that was facing the other way.
You could rotate it, but that's spending gems for
Well, costly at this point. Yeah, if I had a bunch more, I would consider it. I think I'm just going to place it and take the key. Or I could just place the lavatory and ignore it. Maybe that's the play.
Get it out of the way. Wait, we have the shelter, don't we?
Oh, there's stuff in the lavatory. Every once in a while, there's stuff in the lavatory. And we do have the shelter, you're right.
So... Nope. Treasure map. The, I bet it's the shelter that's protecting you from the lavatory being a shitty room. Or an empty room.
Oh, maybe. I had never made that connection, but maybe. Since we're still protected, I'm going to put the archives in there.
Yep.
I want to go left.
Yep, that would be the treasure room.
A real key? Silver key?
It's not the time for the silver key yet.
Well, they're almost never useful.
We'll save that for a nice...
Weight room, probably. Last protection, but then it's there and we can break the wall if we get all of the things that we don't have.
Yeah.
Probably hallway for the key.
Yep. Key and navigation.
We got to the other side of a key door. That's what that sound was. All right, we can spread here with the patio. I actually don't want to remove the cost. It'll get us 2. But it might have the shovel, which would be good. The other choice is the chapel.
I kind of think chapel.
All right, I can do the chapel.
Yeah. Good old chapel.
This might be the breakfast nook. Do like the greenhouse, but it's a dead end.
Our navigation isn't doing too bad.
Here, that's a good place for the dining room.
Yeah.
Joya is the name of the chef angel.
Yes, I have noted that one.
Oh, that's not good. I guess we do the lost and found. Well, we don't have anything good, so maybe we'll get something good out of this.
Yeah. Yep.
Sledgehammer.
There's the one
What
good
is?
thing.
I have not seen this item. Stopwatch. For the next minute.
What? Spend anything.
Run.
Yeah.
Drafting studio. I don't
Take
know.
it. Go.
I'm yellowing.
Yeah. Just yep. Blitz. Lay the
Treasure
rooms down.
trove. Yes.
Yep. Certainly want to read this when we get back to it. We'll be right back.
Not secret passage, dark
Turn
room.
to right.
Oh, that didn't turn right. Did I fuck it up? A little bit.
I think you did.
This one. One more. Come on. Give me something. Oh, I am at a dead end. Did I just loop everything up?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We have the archives room, but is that the security
I think
door?
that's a key card door,
So-
yeah. No, I'm out of time. Oops.
Well.
I blew that real good. Well, we got a couple of things we can look at, so we're not necessarily out. We're just probably out. The true treasure of the trove is not in the house. Let's get our drafting thing. Solarium or kennel? Probably solarium.
Yeah.
Oh, we did get the locker room. Oh, but there's nowhere we can use it.
Yeah, that's the room we got from the drawing room. Oh, yes, so now we will have a bunch of keys.
Well,
and
what we can do is we can
nothing to use
spend
left.
3 keys and pray we find the key card. I wonder if
Oh yeah, in the
we verify that, and that is a key card door. I wonder if the key card, if there's an item in the room, if it's always in the same place. And if so, where was it? I think it was I think it was in the back half. It was in either this row or this row. But I can't narrow it down more than that.
Does somebody have to go back and watch the old video?
I mean, it's not worth it in the middle of a stream. I'm just going to start opening them.
The Great Hall. Do we have the Great Hall? There might be one more thing to open in there.
It's dead-ended.
I'm just thinking if there would be an item in a corner.
I've never seen an item in the
security
Great
card,
Hall.
which would-
That doesn't mean that it's not possible for it to be there. Here's the item. It's the battery. It didn't help us.
Item.
But we will remember it's this row, the right locker. If that's always an item. That would be really nice to know if that was the case. I got a vault key. Do we have the vault? I don't think we do.
Different item. Not this time.
Yep, end of the day. But we did get the drafting studio, and we got 4 letters, so wasn't the worst.
Wait, we have a key card. We started with this staff key card because we stopped in the break room yesterday. Go open that door.
Oh yeah.
We are smart. We are still very smart.
It's
Draw some dead ends.
You did it on purpose for the dramatic reveal.
we can take the pump room.
Well, pump
we
room,
have to
'cause
take
it's
the
the
pump
only
room.
choice.
Yeah. Well, we can redraw,
Yep.
but I guess we
No,
need the
we're
pump.
not going to get any better than progressing to the right.
We
Now that
can,
we've
while we have the
spent
pump
all of our
room,
keys.
empty the pool, right? Because we're done with the reservoir.
That's right. We can fill the reservoir. Yep. Dump everything into
and
reservoir.
this is the
Actually-
map room. Oh, we don't have a shovel though.
Yep.
Do we not have a shovel? We do not have a shovel.
The map appeared. Look down it again.
Yeah,
The
so
map
you
was
can say,
sliding in.
It'll say
Yeah.
like, "Hey, this is the spot."
Okay.
Now to find something to dig with.
Okay. Never mind. Now find something to dig with. See if we can get the reservoir up to 1 short of full, just so we can have the boat on standby.
Well, I'm thinking. I mean, it's not really going to matter, but what I'm thinking actually is the most useful place would be to leave the boat in the middle, so we can get to the Royal Station if we need to. Pool is.
Leave the water in the middle, because that's 6 units, and I think that's what we have now. Okay, carry on.
What did I do wrong?
It's the other way to drain 2.
Well, we won't be able to empty it if I don't dump this water somewhere. Is there anywhere I can dump it? It would have to go in the reservoir.
Yeah.
We don't have the swim trunks. What do you think?
Oh, we've got 1 more unit into the aquarium, and then we can fill the other tank, and we're good.
We can't swap the tank on the pool. We can only swap the tank on these
I'm sure
two.
we can fill the other tank with something.
Oh, I see what
So
you're saying.
fill that other tank from somewhere else.
Right. So I got to dump 1. No, I have to fill. Oof, come on, brain. Work with me.
Let's take some from let's see. Does greenhouse? Which one does greenhouse connect to?
No, I can't. Like, filling the other
We need
tank
to
doesn't get me anything.
Pull.
Oh, I can dump it in the reservoir
Yeah,
and then
fill
take
it
it out
with
in the
something
other
else.
tank. Yeah. Okay, I got you. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
put this into the reservoir. And suck it back out.
There we go.
Okay, pool is empty.
There we go.
Not really a strong
We do
preference
have the
here.
key, so yeah.
Kind of all the
We
same.
haven't gotten the office yet. Yep.
I mean,
Moving on through.
Obviously, the kitchen is the bad one. Library, wine cellar, redraw.
Yeah,
They're all
redraw
dead
and hope
ends.
for a pass through.
Corridor, hallway. We'll take corridor. Yeah, patio. Or security. I guess we'll do
Spread
patio.
all of our gems to the conference room.
It will be 4 gems. No, it will be 3 gems.
Actually, I'm
No, it'll
leaning
be
towards
2 gems.
security because that we can turn the
Turn the thing up.
security will get us more.
That's true.
Yeah, because we're low on keys.
Although we're likely only going to encounter keys at this point, or locked doors rather.
Yes.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Do we have an experiment going?
We don't. So we could start one.
Yeah. And what was the? There was a bunch of stuff in the inventory. I'm curious.
Yeah, that's
to see
just.
what was
You want to
actually
look at it? Okay, hang on. Oh, damn it. Sorry. No fruit, run gems, 4 keys, 19 coins, and a prism key. Oh yeah, we saw the prism key.
Prism key.
We ran by it.
Interested to see.
That's in the lost and found.
That's right. In our carry on.
So we could technically go back for that, and that is the key. If we get in a bind.
Do an experiment.
Thank you, Dan. Maybe we do have the experiment running. This is still the same day, I think, isn't it?
So much has happened.
Yeah, we do. We still have the experiment running. We got dejected because we thought we lost.
Going better than
we randomly didn't lose. Okay, I'm not going to use the special key yet. I guess that's not a terrible place to use it. All right, what did Machinarium get us here? 1.
Got
just 2? Looks like just 2.
Security and pool room, or pump room. So yeah, that would be
3.
2 doors.
Not great. I'll do aquarium.
We know at least aquarium is facing the correct direction. Thanks, Key.
Who's beeping?
Dropped penny.
Well,
looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, it's got to be the mailroom. See any way around it.
Yep.
We can look at our letters.
Our new mail.
Yeah. All right. So this was the first one we got. This was from our dad. So I don't have a magnifying lens. So that says Arch Aries, and we can't really see it, nor will it get added to our library. It says, Simon, my name is Randolph Moore. I'm the lead lab technician at Cinca, and I've worked here at Mount Holly for over a decade. I was thrilled to discover you have found our humble lab and have begun to run some experiments of your own. I tend to keep an eye on the small spikes in radiation levels on the estate. It's one of the only ways I can monitor your progress from the outside. All off-site connections to the terminal network have been disabled during your stay. There has been much speculation among the staff about the progress you've been making in the house, and they were all quite excited when I reported that you've been successfully running experiments. I wanted to write to you to let you know that even though you may not see us, we're rooting for you. Best of luck on the experiments, and if you like, I'll continue sending letters with some helpful tips for you, Randolph. Hey, Simon, it's Randolph again.
Hey, that we had a radiation reader somewhere, and maybe we should look at that again now that
there was the graph is in the lab.
What?
Is that what you were referring to?
Yes, we should take a look at that now that we've run a bunch of experiments.
It's Randolph again. In my last letter, I mentioned the terminal network, but completely slipped my mind to give you the network password so that you can log onto it. Even with all off-site communications disabled, connections disabled, you should still be able to use the local network to access the different house-based functions, any terminal, regardless of where it is located in the estate, which you will likely find very useful. The network password is Swansong. Happy hunting, Randolph. This one doesn't have a stamp we can collect. This one does. Simon! Not sure if you paid too much attention. Oh, not sure if you paid much attention to the machine in the booth in the lab, but I figured I could save you some frustration if you've been fooling with it. This contraption is the central control for the power lines that run externally from the house. In the past, we've served as an emergency power source for the local community, as we've had modest hydroelectric capabilities with steam turbine. If you want to use it, you'll need to first turn on the turbine in the boiler room and utilize our steam ducts to connect the turbines to the lab. This isn't required, of course. And I can't think of any reason in which you'd have to use the boiler before reaching room 46, or to reach room 46. But feel free to play around with it should you feel inclined to experiment. Randolph. Simon, and we already have that one. In case it's useful to ya, here's a rough diagram of the steam duct system. Due to the ever-changing nature of the rooms of the estate, we've ended up building the duct system to be quite flexible, and if you look along the ceiling in many rooms, you'll find many of them have been outfitted with steam ducts. As long as you align these rooms together in an uninterrupted string, power can be transferred from room to room, even if the boiler room and its intended destination are on opposite sides of the house. I don't know what the meaning of this is. Not necessarily the particular layouts,
listing the rooms. Yeah,
I guess
don't think the layout's important. It's just listing the rooms.
These are things that can
affected.
be powered. Yep. So there you go. There's our first 4 letters, and counting. Probably the break room again, right? We'll get some keys, and we can end our day there and start with the key card again. All right, here we go. 13. Oh boy, they're starting to add nonsense.
What?
4 squared is 16. 1 and 2 is 3. Squared is 9. 5 squared is 25 minus 15 is 10.
Oh, that's
there
novel.
are no clues to that stuff. You just have to work it out.
How rude.
There might be some clues in the classroom. Locksmith, boudoir. We are out of exits, so sauna.
Too late for the boudoir, so yeah. Sauna. Yep. And isn't this a first time actually taking the sauna?
Is it? Oh, that's good.
I think so.
There's a vault key in here. We don't have the vault again,
Too
though.
bad we don't have the vault. Yep.
And some money. Okay, so what?
Which we can't spend.
Making absolutely sure, yeah, I don't see any exits we can do, and there's nothing interesting we can do. Nothing outside, so maybe just go back to the break room and end it? That's a bummer. We have lots of good stuff.
Break room and call it.
It's 9:45. Should we
vault
try
keys.
one more? Or should we wrap it up?
I feel like we have been going through them quickly, but that's not a future progress. I kind of think we should, just because we don't like the previous stuff. The progress we have done has been time consuming. The progress we're looking for now is quick.
All right, I'm willing to do it. Dan, you on board? I'll take his silence as a resounding
Yeah, I don't work until late
enthusiasm.
tomorrow.
Scarlet Manor.
Yeah, I don't
Ooh,
work
that's
until late
wonderful.
tomorrow, so let's do it.
All right. Only 2 new rooms? That doesn't seem right. All right. Last one, day 16. So we have a key card, we have 20 extra steps, we have 2 gems, we have lockpicks, a silver key, and a key. It's gonna be a good day if we don't screw it up.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, exactly. And we are up to 95 of 110 rooms. That's pretty good. Not 100. What I'd like to see here is toolshed or maybe classroom? Yeah, trading post or toolshed?
Trading post is interesting.
Want to do trading post?
We've got a couple things we want to try trading.
That's true.
I think the easy one would be to go over to the Black Bridge now and collect that microchip and see
Good.
if we can trade it. And then we usually get the parlor, which will get us that key that we want to try trading.
Parlor is pretty common.
While we're here, we experiment, so it's a good start.
No, we can't get on the network from here, remember? We need an actual computer.
Oh. It's a computer. This fools me every time. My brain will never accept there's a computer that can't network.
It's a server, Shane. It's where you network from, not where you network to. Does that make sense?
I'll accept it.
Who wants a microchip I pulled out of the server?
Select item to trade.
Coin purse.
What?
That doesn't seem good.
That is the worst trade in the history
Well,
of trades.
I think the way these works is, yeah, I'm betting anything that's interesting to trade is just going to give us like a generic item. I don't think there's actually any puzzles like that, but I'm willing to do it with the key, the parlor key, just to make sure.
Yeah. We have to at least look, because maybe it'll trade to like a prism key or something neat.
Yeah. Drunk. Early lab.
Yep. And then we can log into security and
Oh yeah,
mess
jack
with
that
doors.
up. That's a good idea. Good call, Shane. All right.
Well, thank
Dice, gold allowance.
you.
Security door allowance? Yes. Yes.
Yeah. That's...
All
We
right.
do have the keys, so we can even crank that up to maximum and get 6 more allowance today.
All right. Maximum key cards. Anything else we need in here? This is the graph, and then I didn't check the thing yesterday. Sorry. I think it's per day. It probably would have been really high because we did 4 experiments successfully. Where is that?
Logs, I guess? Is it under... Nope.
I thought it was in here. Oh, no, you know what? It's actually in the shelter. That one's in the shelter.
Oh.
All right, security. I'm going to take it for the Lochinarium benefit.
Yep.
Yeah. Do the parlor immediately, or we can do the storeroom. I think storeroom. Get us a little started more.
I think storm, yeah.
to the entrance hall. Maybe just toss the closet here? Yeah, I think so. Don't take it much.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt too much.
Shoes. Got us a gem,
Good
some
item to get
dice, and some gem. More gem. Another gem. How you say that in English? Kitchen, bedroom, courtyard. I think I'm going to do bedroom.
Bedroom. Yep.
Key. I'll do hallway. Courtyard, nice. Give me a shovel or a hammer or something.
Shovel, sledge. We got a box with thing.
Is there a trunk that we
What
saw
was
today?
that last run? I've forgotten already.
I think that was last run. I'm going to definitely do conservatory. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know if I want the boiler room more common. I don't think I want the study more common either. These might all be good. You guys have strong feelings about any of these?
Yeah. If the pool didn't cost a gem, I would say we'd make it common, but as it is, yeah, I guess standard is fine.
But if we
Do
get
we
the swim
need
trunks...
the study for anything?
Well, the study is a queen room. It's the easier to get queen room. So I could make it standard. Maybe that's the way to go, but it is a dead end. It does have a gem in it.
Yeah, that's the downside.
But it lets you use gems to redraw, which is not terrible. Okay, so I'll change that. I'm actually thinking if we can get the swim trunks, it might be good to make the pool common. The locker room's pretty good. The pump room's kind of meh. But with the boxes, I think that makes that decent. But we don't have them yet.
I can see changing this. We'll probably get the trunks before we get this option again. So, yeah.
And the other one was the boiler room, which, yeah, I think is good where it is. Okay.
Actually, the boiler room, well, I guess it doesn't cost anything. So it is just for navigation, but we're kind of done with it. So I wondered.
Well, it's already unusual, so it's
boosting it to very rare, just so it's. I mean, do we ever need to see it again?
Well, here's the thing. Here's what makes me nervous: is in my original playthrough, I made some rooms I thought I didn't need very rare, and then I needed them, and they were very hard to get.
Okay.
I think unusual is good for the boiler room, just in case we want power to something, or who knows. Like there's 15 floor plans we haven't seen, so.
Yep.
East Hall. Lots of options.
Yep.
And a bunch of dead ends. Which I guess I'll do maybe just observatory. Yeah?
Sure. Yep. Let's get our stars going.
Apple. Triangle. Diamond. There is a constellation that's not in the book.
Profitable room.
50 stars.
50.
Yep. Commissary.
Is it that weird spiral?
It is not. That would be awesome, though. Shovel and magnifying glass.
Nice. See if we can get back in the mailroom. Check out all
I think
our
I'm going to buy
stamps.
the gem set as well.
Yep. Not saving the money for anything.
More money. Got the pool here or
Queen.
the chapel.
Chapel looks like better navigation.
Yes, you're right. That's the argument for allowance. 28 allowance. Well, we haven't done the solarium, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah. It's an awkward place for it, but yeah, we have to do it.
There's an allowance token in here. So okay, here we go. Mr.
Letters.
Nagula. Anne wanted me to remind you once again that it is expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again. So to save you some stern words, I decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows? Maybe this time it'll stick. Sympathetically, Bridget. This is how you learn how to access the cloister. While face to face with the angel, press the base of the 2 pillars on either side of you. We do have a dig spot. Nice. A pawn room. And we got another puzzle. So diamonds, looks like they're going to be green. Alright, I screwed it up already. So yellows moves up through green and gray. Oh, that's right, and green swaps with the opposite colors. Right, let me start over. I can do this and then this. Oh, that was easy. So diamonds are green.
Diamonds are green.
And we are now at 30 allowance.
Infinite money.
I think I'm going to
Laundry.
put the closet here. That's so dumb.
I already forgot what the powered laundry is, but having that
It's
option.
got a super laundry thing that will let you swap your stars and your allowance, but we have way more allowance than stars at the moment, which is weird.
Ah, yes, stars and allowance.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put closet. And a die and a sleep mask. Probably foyer is good.
Foyer now. Get the Great Hall later.
And it was lit. Does it pass power through? Or was it not lit and I was just confused? Don't say that it was lit.
Don't think it was lit.
Dining room?
Yep. Dining room.
Well, that's lousy. I guess we
Reroll.
got north of security. So maybe I do just toss something here and like maybe I'll throw the locksmith here. And try to fill that in with security. I guess I got 3 rerolls. Alright.
Kind of reroll. Yeah.
Yeah, office, so if we can get the bedroom. Maybe that's a good play.
Seems like it. Fair one.
not going to bother to distribute gold, but if we find a useful shop, we'll consider it. Oh, I like garage so much, but I think I gotta pick Jim.
Yep.
Come on, her ladyship's bedroom. Can we try to roll for it? I think we should.
We do have the office, so it's, yeah. Give it a shot.
Library. That's tempting as well.
Library and bookshop. Well, I guess we don't have. Well, we could. The library seems.
Office will get us a good amount of money if we work at it. It'll get us at least the 20.
Yep.
I think I'll take library.
Yep. Use our remaining die to reroll on bookshop.
But while we're here, we're going to take out another book. All right, so we did these 3.
Yep.
God, these are all dumb.
Well, check them off. Fixed stars. Next in line.
Okay. I think it's identical to the one in the observatory.
That would be terrible.
Dang it, we got the Great Hall.
The absolute worst Great Hall. It's a closet of a Great Hall. Yeah, redraw for
But we
bookshop.
want the bookshop. There we go. Oh, we got the clock tower. Why would you do that to me? Why? I'm taking the bookshop, but that's annoying. Let's see if there's anything in it. And then our goal is to get some money. Oh, definitely not freezer. I guess I just throw the breakfast nook here.
Kind of stuck on dead end. Yeah.
We can go north from the dining room, but yeah, we're down to 1 exit. Scary.
Yep.
Wish us luck. Do I have a special key? I have a silver key. That'll help.
Oh yeah, silver key is great.
Doesn't always work. What would Machinarium be here? Mechanarium? Mechanarium?
Closed exhibit for the security doors.
Oh, yeah, naturally. Thank you. Durr. Okay.
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
Drafting studio. Nice. No!
Oh, no.
I think it's got to be parlor.
Yep.
And I am going to
We
open
have
this.
the trading post outside. Sleep mask would get us a bonus, but we don't really need the steps.
Yeah. I'm thinking terrace, actually.
Yeah, looks good.
Anything here? Just all money.
Nice view. A little lacking in boats and statues, but that's what you can do.
So we're going to take this and not use it, and we're going to take it to the trading post. You know what? Since we have a lot of steps, I'm going to take it to the trading post now, because we could use the gems. Right way.
Oh yeah, if we're running past the commissary, which we could, yeah. Although we have limited cash as well, somehow all of our. Oh. Actually, yeah, we want the.
We want the cash
Break
for
it.
the bookshop.
Break it. Break it.
Oh yeah.
Break it.
All right, here we go. Chapel's resident. I've never done this. I think you can only do it once.
We need it for the bookshop.
Can only be
even though
broken
what we're
once.
gonna
Are
do
you
is
sure you want to break him now? Yeah. 43. It was one shy of the expensive book, which means I'm not going to spend it yet. Is that right? Yes, because I can
Well-
always buy the cheaper book. So I'm going to go trade in the key for nothing, undoubtedly, but we'll see.
Yeah. $43. I feel like it would have been more. I guess it is only one coin at a time.
Yeah, I mean, it's day 16, so that's pretty good. All right, we will trade the wind-up key. It'll give you a card key, so it'll give you a special key, but I think
Yep.
the wind-up key is better.
Yep. Gems.
So we'll go get the gems.
We can buy more gems from the commissary if we need them. Although we're close. Like, how many coins do we want to risk?
I don't want to spend any coins on gems right now. I'm going all for the books for now.
Kind of think just one gem, because there's some.
Well, we can use the wind-up key to
Having
get
two
gems.
gems is pretty good. Oh yeah. Carry on. Well, you just spent another coin. Did it land in the pig pile?
I
Gotta
think
look at the.
I think it's gone forever.
Guess we'll check again. Some
Yeah,
other
check.
time.
We can check it after we spend the books if we do. All right, logic puzzle. Here we go. The gems are in a box with a statement. The gems are in the black box. God, come on. All right, so this is neither true or false. We think we determined last time. So if this is true, this must be false, and that tracks. If this is true, this must be false, and that's incorrect. So this is true. So this is false. They're in here?
No.
No?
Wait. The black is blocks with a statement. So yeah, that one's true. So it's the. Well, that
What?
narrows it down to the black or blue. Oh, but that means the black is false. Okay, so yeah, blue is the only other statement that's not a black box.
No. Mm.
Spending all the gems we just collected, but it's a four-way.
Yeah, I think I got to
Which
do
is
it.
a lot
That's
of navigation.
annoying. Hey! Oh!
Ah, no, the gems.
Oh, I have to
Well,
pick a dead end.
That is the worst. Yep. Well, we got two more rooms to draw. Code check, never to be selected again.
I hate the code check. I guess it's got a coupon book in it. I could make the books cheaper.
Oh, yeah. The time we actually need one more coin.
Do I roll for? Do I roll for the Great Hall here?
Always
I don't know if you can roll on the end,
seems
but I
like
think
the
I'm
way
going to
to do
try
it.
it.
Worst case, we get the west
Or like an aquarium or something. Yeah.
hall. Yep.
Hallway, I will take for the key. I guess her ladyship's quarters is kind of out. I'm just gonna go.
Yep.
Oh, it's the gallery. Okay, you guys
It's
ready?
a gallery. Yep.
Is there a way you want to do this? How you feeling?
Let's start with the number 5.
That's this
I'm
one.
most confident in that. Yep.
You thought this was think?
Think, because it's a thin K. H. Yep, absolutely certain now.
One down.
Chunk.
All right, who's next?
Now, I think this 7, so I'm second most confident
Is
in
this
my
7? I don't know
seven
the
guess,
number. Yeah,
so-
okay. So what is your guess for this guy?
seeking. Because there's a lot of seeing going on, and there's talking about truth and objectives.
I think we cannot make seeking.
Looking, there's searching, or searching is not 7 letters.
Huh?
L-O? L-O-O? Give us K.
I don't think so. Well, I do know the answers, and I
Nope.
can walk you
I
through
was
'em.
second most confident. The third one to guess is the number 6 over there, the carts. And that one is we have a bunch of red things and mirrored, so it would be red-der, but there's that P floating there that's not accounted for that I don't know what it would be. So probably
Is
not
that,
redder.
that might have been a... I thought it was a B, but it might be an R.
I don't think
Not a
it's
B or an R.
Look for an E. It looks like a B.
That's an R.
Okay, so yeah. Not redder.
Well,
Alright. Our guesses are used up.
Dan, you want to try anything? Dan still here? So, I will say,
Nope, I'm not good at these sort of puzzles.
yeah, I felt so cool when I figured these out. So, you guys are on the right track for both this puzzle and this puzzle. Quite a bit. So, you picked out that this image features genuine and a veritable, and of course has the actual objective. What you didn't incorporate, I think, in most of it, well, I mean, obviously Shane incorporated in his guesses exclusively, is the eyes. But we need to combine those two concepts. That kind of get you anywhere?
That the eyes are looking all over, and that was... I think I'm probably painted myself into a corner thinking about searching for truth, searching for the actual objective, looking for veritable things.
It's a terrible pun. And maybe this will help. I will say, like, all of the names of the puzzles are related, and that's sort of how I wound up solving them. So the first one is think.
Can you go through the first letters, please?
L H C S B P F R. That's it.
Did we try
And
seek?
how many letters is that one?
No, yeah,
7.
seek was, this one's 7.
I don't have to drag it out. I could just jump to the end if you guys want. It's not Lou.
Yeah. It's...
I have a
don't
tough
think I'm
time
going to-
counting letters.
Shane, you keep
So,
sounding like you're
yeah,
almost
walk
going to
us
say
through
something.
this one.
Well,
Is that one
This
perceive?
is the next one I saw. Not perceive. This is actually realized.
I don't get it. I say to disparage this
Because,
puzzle.
genuine, veritable, actual objective. Then there's a bunch of eyes. Realizing the truth.
The arrow is not pointing at the eyes. I'd like to file an objection.
You're really going to hate the last
Your puzzle is dumb and doesn't make sense.
Realize.
You're fired.
Got some gems for that one. So this one you were actually very close to, Shane. You got a lot closer than I did right away. I noticed that all the objects were red. I didn't pick up on the fact they were mirrored for a long time, so that took me a very long time to figure out. So the trick here is to realize, A, that all of the puzzles are related, and B, in this case, the left half of the puzzle is not relevant. That help?
So it's a mirrored red P, which mirrored red is der, so it's ponder.
That's right.
P on der.
Yep.
There we go. It's not as bad as realize, but I still don't like it.
And this one, I kind of picked up on all the same things you did. There's a lot of not homonyms. What do you call that? What is it when the end of it rhymes, I guess? You got the sins, you got the skin, a bunch of pins, there's a fin, there's bins. They're all in this room. But what put it together for me was once I saw the other three and realized they were think, ponder, and realize. The answer to this one is actually ruminate.
All right, this one wins the prize for being the worst.
I thought you would not like it.
You're correct. I hate this. Because the 8 is in the room. The room isn't in the 8.
Okay. So, gallery puzzles solved. That's actually going to get us, I think, another sanctum key. Oh, no, it's got a key 8.
That's very interesting. Room 8, you say? Is that a sanctum?
No, I misremembered. So let's see if we can use this in the right spot. The giveaway for this is
8.
the trophies already told us how to use this. I like conference room. That'll let the office give us all of our money here.
Yep.
And we got another keycard door, which is unfortunate. I wanted a locked door. Oh no, don't be a dead end. No, we have the key. Oh no. Did we just blow it? I think we did.
Yep. But the treasure trove gets us more progression of truth.
I guess.
These notes.
That means we're going to have to find the gallery again and find a locked door. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. I hate you. I hate all of you. I don't hate you guys. There's lots of money in here, and that'll get us some stuff. We'll get some books at least.
I'll have to check the recording. I noted the last box was blue, but I didn't note the color of the sheet. Oh, wait, did we get all 3 paths from that rotating
Oh,
room?
no, actually, we can go north from Rotunda.
Yes.
Good call. Well, let me spread the office.
One more chance.
Eat the fish.
Eat the fish. We're going to be able to afford multiple books.
Maybe. How many of the do we have? I don't think we have either of them. The employee rooms. I don't think so. But let us rotate the rotunda and see if we can take advantage of the
thinger.
The thing. The key. Come on, be locked or turn right. Here we go.
This.
It's both.
Oh, no.
So in this room, there's a bunch of bins with deadly sins on them, and in the corner are a bunch of statues with some clues on them. The sum of my sin, as it is penned, is a number with. I'm not going to make you do this one. It's dumb. It's super easy too. Is a number within the room we are in. To first begin, place me in a sin with an N within its sin. A bin with an N within its sin. I recommend you think again if I'm ever in a bin far from the fin. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin on the end. That doesn't quite rhyme. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. I can't read this one. Can you pick them up? To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. So I'm just going to pull the solution to this puzzle from my notes. So if you just write that all down, it sorts everybody into their respective bins. It's pretty straightforward.
Recognize the puzzle type.
Okay, where is this? What did I pick up? Elephant? Elephant goes in Wrath. What is this? Penguin? Penguin goes in Gluttony. Lion goes in Envy. Like, compared to the gallery puzzle, this is so easy. Swan goes in Lust.
Sexy Swan.
Dog goes in Mundanity. Rabbit in Avarice. Bear in Sloth. Monkey. And the last one, which is Hubris. Got a trophy. And
allowance.
2 more allowances. We have so much allowance.
Infinite money that we never seem to have enough of.
All right.
Yeah, not enough allowance for a book yet.
We can afford 1 book. Well, and not just from our allowance, though. Oh, man. Some interesting choices here. We could take the study. Do we have the other pieces? Should we just wrap up the chess puzzle?
Do we have the queen?
The study is the queen. The office is the king. The bishop is the chapel. The knight is the observatory. There's a nook in the rook. A rook in the nook. Do we have the nook? We don't have the nook. We don't have a rook.
We don't have a rook or a vault or a conservatory. Do we have the conservatory? We do. Conservatory is a rook.
Well, then we'll take the study and solve the chess
puzzle. So much
puzzle.
for this being a quick run.
Well, it's not going to lengthen our run. I will spoil that much. We'll take the study. Get the apple. Take the gem. Oh, that's relevant. I am going to run to the conference room and then buy some books, and then we'll go solve the chess puzzle. Yes. So much money.
May have wondered, everyone, why I called you here today. It's so that I could collect your money. You may show yourselves to the door.
I think we got 250 books. That's nice. All right, so we'll go to the library, which is a bunch south from here. Ah, yeah. Give me them books. You would like Realm and Rune and a new clue. Should we just get the 250s?
One short. I say 250s, yeah, because that's the. It'll be easier to get 20 coins later.
We need Realm and Rune so badly.
Yeah, but how much allowance do we have now?
Probably close to 40.
35-ish?
I think more. I think we have 39.
So then
So
that
both
means we
50s
can
down,
definitely
we'll just
get
pick
Realm.
whenever.
Yeah, we can get Realm and Rune next time the bookshop shows up, which I'm sure won't be 5 runs from now.
It might be. All right. I'm going to listen to your advice. But I'm sad. Chess puzzle! Boy, this has been a long time coming.
And besides, the longer it takes us to beat this game, the less we have to decide what we're going to do next.
That's true. So we did have the conservatory. Yeah, that was a lucky... That's the lucky roll there. Oh, you wanted me to look at the pile of rubble.
Just to... Yep.
Yep. The Saint is
Verified.
dead.
Nothing there.
Sorry, Saint. I feel a little bad. But I got a book. So not too bad. Ah. Not run out of steps before we solve the chess puzzle.
Yeah. Gotta lighten our step burden.
We haven't even been down here in a while.
We read the foreman's notes. We... what even else was there? I've forgotten what's here.
There's a handful of things. There's an exit from the basement, which I guess technically is also an entrance to the basement. And the chess puzzle. The beginnings of the castle puzzle. Where that is.
Oh yes, that.
Alright, so conservatory is in the bottom right. Office is 1 right and 4 up. Our study is 1 from the top and 1 down and right from the top. Let's see, chapel is 1 from the right and 4 up. Our observatory is right below the chapel. And everywhere's a pawn room. Choose your piece to receive a new permanent power.
Oh my.
So we have options. We can pick Resilience of the Rook. We can draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting in the corners. Or the Piety of the Bishop. We gain 30 gold the first time each day we enter the chapel, and we don't ever have to pay
Infinite
tithes.
money.
Or the Banner of the King. Every day we may choose a color, and rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn. Or
Potentially powerful.
Gambit of the Queen. Each time you draft a room on the Queen's side, West Wing, lose 5 steps and gain a key. Or
Seems very risky.
the Mantle of the Knight, which adds the armory to the drafting pool. Or
Seems significant.
the Ambition of the Pawn. When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose Knight, Bishop, Rook, Queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. That's what I did, because it's the most options. I think we should still do that, but I'm open to suggestion.
Kind of think the knight till we draw the armory and see what's in it, then we can.
We can get the
switch
Knight
off.
power from the Pawn. It's actually really easy to trigger the Pawn's power.
So do you only get 1 power per game?
Per day.
Yeah.
Once we select one of these, the rooms will close, the options will close, but if we solve the chess puzzle again, we can pick another one.
Like this is nice, but it's adding a step to things, and the by the time we're at rank 8, the powers are mostly closed off.
I mean, I'm willing to do Knight, and then we can try to get it again if we want to change our minds. That's
I'm
what you
most
want?
interested in that because it's a new room, and new rooms are always exciting.
Okay. We'll select Knight. You may give up this power by returning to the chamber on any future day and unlocking the pieces again. And that is the power of the chess puzzle. Do we have anything else we wanted to do today? Nothing's jumping to mind.
I don't think so.
But it was a pretty good day, all things considered.
Yes.
Our allowance is 37. I was mistaken. It's not 39. It's still pretty up there.
Infinite money.
We didn't get the mailroom, so I can't use the magnifying glass to scan those stamps. Next time. All right. Well, I will call it. Anybody have any final thoughts? Do we have the break room? We don't.
Nope.
And I will call it right here, overlooking the water. And we'll see you all
I
next
just want to
week.
say those painting puzzles were really terrible.
Aw.
All right.
Well, have a good night, everybody.
Till next time.